They stood in the phone box and...
Oh, yeah, went at it. And here we go. 20 and under.
Nice hard lefty club by Valencia to start it off.
Valencia's in the red. Falcon's in the green. Blue. I'm colorblind. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a little greeny out there, but yeah, blue folk style green, right?
Swing single. She's in deep, peeks out.
Beautiful.
Gets a 2 right into a lace. She went the opposite way, but
she did. It was a nice
tied
setup.
in. It's still locked in. She gets
really
2.
tight.
She gets 2. She got to turn her back inside. She's trying to, as they call, out of bounds. She could have ended the match.
She could have ended the match, but Falcon did a really good job at holding sturdy.
Yeah. 6-0, Valencia.
Valencia's parterre game is next level. That's kind of what separates her, I think, from the crew. She gets a takedown every single time I've seen her get a takedown. She uses it to score with, yeah.
Little arm pull single by Falcon, and she gets in, goes right into a gut.
Yeah, and that was a slip was asked for, but the 2 was confirmed by both the table and the chairs. So we're 6-2. Falcon with the takedown.
That was crazy. A slip was asked for. Right?
It was like a total bail, one-armed thing, right? Yeah. But that...
They're told to ask.
They are told to ask, and that's part of the game.
Yep.
Falcon likes the space. Nyla looks like she wants to get her hands on her.
Valencia has that big knee brace.
Yeah, that right knee looks like it's taking some damage. She doesn't look like it affects her movement a ton.
Oh, a nice snap down with a little
beautiful
carve
snap.
to a crotch lift by Falcon. She's gonna get it, I think. And she gets 2 for it.
We're at
just on the
6-4.
exposure.
Valencia staying on the leg.
And
Falcon
she's going to get 2
more
more exposure.
We saw this earlier in the tournament.
Yeah, it's almost better to let go of the leg.
Yeah,
Just bail.
Get heavy right there. Right
and it's
now,
tied up 6-6.
Tied up 6-6.
With about 55 seconds left in this first period. Advantage Falcon, just like that. That's kind of what I like about freestyle. It's not so much control, even though I love folk style and the control that you have. And, that's what pushed that kind of style.
Yeah.
But this one, you just expose. You don't need to.
Yeah, you can be clever with your exposures and not be the power wrestler that it takes to win some of the folk style stuff.
Yes. Front head by Falcon. Referee calls him up neutral. We got 25 seconds left. Again, Falcon has advantage, 6-6.
Valencia with that hard lefty collar. Falcon does a good job of beating that collar with an inside herself, putting Nyla on the overtie, and I think that's frustrating her a little bit.
Well, she's also, when they go to the collar tie, she takes that other hand away from her.
Yeah.
But it's opposite right now.
It is, but you're absolutely right, and that was part of the game that they're playing, yeah. Hey, great first round, 6-6, a lot of action.
Yeah, a lot of action. Falcon taking advantage of I would say, not a clean finish by Valencia when Valencia got on that shot, and she just held on the leg and hit her with
those
exposures.
And took the lead. Yeah, Valencia just was a dog on a bone there.
Yeah, she wouldn't let go. Yeah. And that's what folk style kind of does. You get it in on the leg, you get tenacious, you hold on to that sucker trying to finish.
Yeah, and it can bite you a little bit over here. There we go, round 2.
Oh, nice. Thanks, bud.
Make up a little bit from last year.
We really appreciate you, Justin. Thank you.
Justin just came over and hooked us up a little bit, and we're very appreciative for him having us do this.
Yeah, absolutely. What a wonderful opportunity. Oh, here we go.
A little shot attempt by Valencia, countered well by Falcon.
Valencia did a good job at climbing up that left hand to try and get out of danger here.
Mm-hmm. Little trip attempt. Falcon still has that front headlock. Holding on tight.
She wants this.
Referee calls neutral.
I see a lot of times they lose that position because they bury their elbow.
I know.
I just feel like there could be.
There's a couple ways to kind of pull your elbow out. You usually bounce and put your back of your hand on their head.
Yeah, back of hand on your head, clear out. Wow, nice cross pick.
For 2 by Falcon.
Takes
And she goes right back to that crotch lift.
Yeah, she said, I scored here before, I'm going to score here again.
She must feel strong. She must have sensed something. A little bit different when they're not holding on to your leg.
Yeah, they can get the fly out back.
Yeah.
So 2-point lead right now for Falcon, but Valencia takes her down here, scores a 2-point exposure, any type of score, she can take the lead. So that's another cool part about freestyle. Another cross pick.
She's
that
going
one
to get
was
4.
That was nasty. She goes front head
And
like a
just
dresser.
trucked her. Yeah.
Trucked her through. Now she's got a big 6-point lead.
Oh, she blew it
with
wide open.
Yeah, she did. 6-point lead with a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to come back from that.
Valencia's shots aren't as deep as they were early in the match.
Right. Just getting stuffed a little bit. The length, really, that Falcon has kind of got her at the distance and kept her square and kept her at distance. She's a bit longer than Valencia.
And she gets a push out. She just turned her around.
Yeah,
Valencia was pushing a little bit hard. She changed direction on her and pushed her out. That's savvy.
It is savvy. We got a minute to go.
There's a good swing single right there. She went right back for her peek out. Now she's going to look for a submarine. Now she's running the corner. And again, I think she's going to look for a peek out.
That's like a straight leg dump peek.
Falcon has her head covered. She's not going to let her peek out.
Looking for her own little seatbelt
She's trying to
tip.
get some exposure as the referee calls neutral.
You can see that Falcon's got a real good freestyle base, understanding how to get to a seatbelt tip, how to get to a crotch throw. Still some points on the board without, and some common defensive spots.
Right. Oh,
another one.
Just trying to clear a tie, like going into a 2-on-1 and pushed her right out of bounds. So now she's up 14-6. She gets one more takedown. It's a tech fall. Or an exposure.
20 to go. Valencia certainly's got to come, so exposure.
Right.
There could be something going to happen.
We got 10 seconds left. She needs something big time.
Just hard to even clear those hands off.
She's not going to even get a shot off.
Yeah.
As this match ends, and Falcon wins the first match 14-6.
Pretty dominant fashion, really. That first exchange, Valencia went up, and then Falcon went 14 unanswered straight after that.
She lost that first minute and then dominated everything
The
after that.
5 after that were Falcons,
Yes.
So we'll see what happens. Valencia's got to go make some adjustments. We'll see what happens.
I mean, obviously she can score. She scored 6 points right off the bat. So
absolutely.
So next we're going to have Brianna Gonzalez from California and Claire. Is that Bo or Boo?
Looks like they're moving past that. Hold on.
Are they?
55.
Oh, it's Estrada and Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So we're going to go
Zoe.
I'm having a brain fart on his name. Fantastic guy. Treats us well over at Team Real Life. He loves us going over to Montana because we bring up the level of wrestling over there because we're pretty solid.
Well, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You guys do good. Yeah, it's fun to commentate with you. Just listening to your wrestling knowledge has been a blast.
Thanks,
the last
bud. You
couple
too.
days. Yeah, I appreciate it. Valencia going heavy, hard left collar again. That time I heard it through my headphones.
I know, you hear the slap.
Yeah.
Just some pump fakes. Yeah.
She uses that length well.
A lot of pump fakes. A lot of heavy collar tie. Falcon gets called for passivity. They were both hanging in there a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd say Falcon was hanging a little bit more. Falcon from space kind of went with a couple of little head taps, went for a straight double.
Pulled up.
Countered well by
wow.
Valencia.
Falcon's long.
Long, and they're both banging. Falcon looks
She's
like she got a bloody
blood.
nose.
And she don't care. She wiped it off, so let's
Yep.
keep graying.
You
Let's
see
go.
it on her. See it on her leg. She
Oh.
goes swing single.
Cleared
Countered
out of
by
there
Valencia.
fast, too, right?
Yep.
Bang and out.
Yeah.
Like Valencia shut that thing down, and she
Referee
didn't
calls
wait.
neutral. Let's see if he does anything about that nose.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're
and he's
gonna
calling
have
them.
some blood.
They're going to get it fixed up. Valencia's checking her nose. They're both with bunking heads and nostrils.
I'm telling you, women absolutely smash face-to-face
Oh,
more.
They're so tough.
It's
A lot of times they're tougher than the dudes. They just have their tolerance for pain seems like.
it's not even on the
Yeah,
same level.
I know. I'd be like, ah, that hurts. I'd yell. I'd squawk.
Oh,
They
yeah,
don't,
These,
yeah.
yeah. As I've got to work with women now for a number of years, and that was one of the first things I noticed. That they are like they're savage. They're
Yeah.
way mean,
Yeah.
and they don't care. Like they don't care if their face got crunched. Like as a guy, we don't. It seemed like nobody wanted to get their face hit in
Oh,
the whole
yeah,
group.
dude.
You know.
Yeah. Especially if you're a good-looking dude.
You
Yeah.
don't wanna
you're
have your face
not
smashed.
sacrificing that face.
No. But it doesn't work out like that. I've had everything crunched on my face too. Like teeth knocked out, both eyes split, nose broke,
Yeah.
everything broke. My wife's a really good looking woman, so I feel pretty blessed about that whole setup.
There you
Worked
go,
out
dude.
good for me.
We got everything cleaned up. The faces, the blood stopped. Clean the leg, clean the mats, and here we go with 1:45 left in the period. 0-0. Valencia and Falcon. Falcon the winner of the first match. Now we got passive blue.
They restarted that, Matt. They restarted that, and they all had it together. They put all 1, 2, 3 seconds. Bam! They were all up with the
Yeah.
blue. So we're one passive each now. Minute and a half to go. They're yelling at red.
Yep, they're on it red.
Falcon's gonna go on the clock right now.
Valencia seems to be stalking a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Yeah. She's just winning the circle, right?
Yeah,
She's winning
yeah.
that circle a little bit.
She's keeping her backside right in the center of it.
And earned this.
Yeah.
And earned this 30-second.
Falcon's on the
activity
clock.
Yeah. She's done that exact pull. Oh.
Ooh, there she went. She's looking for a dump. She still has that elbow. She steps through and gets 2 exposure.
You know, that was a good setup because she faked that single, faked that single, faked that single, faked that single, and then bam,
went.
cross.
Yeah, yep.
Now she's in a lace.
And gets
And-
2 exposure, makes
Yeah.
it 4-0
That was her just real clever. Whoa.
as the referee calls up.
That's a quick call up, but
He gave her time to work that one turn, and then
And
like,
then
I'm not going to
that-
give you time to do anything else.
yeah, that's okay though. Here we go. I love it on their feet. It's more fun.
Yeah, that was cool. That fake. She had inside control on the other side, then went.
Whoa.
Mhm.
And went. I mean, she went. She knew she was going.
Single by Valencia. She's trying to peek out. She keeps getting her head stuck. If she cracks back and pops her head out, she might be able to score.
Now it looks like,
Now she's going to go
Really?
submarine.
yeah, this could be, depending on her. Look at that. She's holding her in with
She
her
better
feet.
hustle. The referee's not going to give him too much more time. And he calls him up neutral.
Falcon is really savvy. She
Oh, that
gets
round
this.
ended. My bad. So it's 4-0 going into the break. Falcon. Yeah, she's savvy.
She is savvy. Actually, that the way she blocked that down, I don't, if you watched, she was pulling, and then she exploded and pulled and exploded. But there's through Valencia off. Valencia was looking to do a finish, but she was having to like figure out what she didn't want to give up. Right, even though she kind of had the better position.
Yeah.
That's just good, savvy wrestling. It's good coaching. Someone's been teaching this girl.
Yeah.
That's what I really liked about coaching the women, is they do listen so well. They will
so much
do-
more technical. They don't
Yeah.
they don't have to rely so much on their power and athleticism. They are
do
sound,
sound.
technically sound wrestlers.
Yeah. And it's gonna grow, right? And there's the depth of our country's technique and the growth of women's is just skyrocketing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
I can't
amazing.
wait till we're challenging Japan, you know, because they're so far out there. But we're going to be in there pretty soon.
Well, and I think it's just a matter of getting these younger girls up into the system that have been wrestling since they've been little girls. Like
Yeah.
that's where a lot of the other countries well, at least Japan's ahead of us like that. I've been able to be in India and work with the Indian athletes, and they haven't had the lineage, the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Indian girls, they'll wrestle.
Same motion.
Stuff. Yeah.
Fake and then go with that inside control.
And now she goes knee over, foot over heel.
This could be over right here.
Deep thigh lace.
Look at how tight she has her foot trapped. If it slides out, and it does. So she gets one exposure out of it, makes it 8-0, 1:45 into the second period. Referee calls them both up, and Falcon is very close. One takedown, to being a world team member. One takedown, one exposure.
Minute 40, there's a ton of time to go.
Yeah, Valencia's got to get going. She's got to get something. She's got to find something.
She knows what she wants to. Look at her. She's going, I want that same exact fireman's pull.
Oh, yeah, she gets that inside control.
She's like, nope, give me that again.
Yeah.
Valencia's trying everything to not let her have it.
Right. She's not at least hanging in that position again. She's learned that, yeah, it's happened twice now.
Yeah.
That's what coaches mean when they like, don't hang in the tie.
Right.
You know, you got to change off. You change off 2-3 times and get to the tie that you want, then you can go. That's a.
It's going to be one red.
Yep. Makes it 9-0 with about a minute left.
Go. Valencia looking for an arm throw on the edge.
Trying to catch her pushing too hard. And it was kind of a bell. She was going to go out. She was going to step out.
She knew that.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Oh, they're going to end it on a finger clasp.
That's
and it
pretty
makes it,
crazy.
Yeah.
But so be it.
10-0. And Falcon's a world team member.
Yeah, maybe it's
some good sportsmanship.
Yeah, good sportsmanship. Maybe Valencia gets a chance to heal up her leg over the summer, you know, or goes on the Pan Am. I'm not sure exactly the scenario, who is going to be.
That's usually what happens, the second
runner-up
one
will go, but maybe she's got a knee to get fixed up. And, I had said she went up 6-0. I said her knee wasn't bothering her, but then after that, it was a 24 unanswered.
Yeah. Look at how sharp these Marines look. They look so sharp, man. Look like super disciplined and just clean, solid.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I love that we have that support. My wife is an Air Force